Hey guys, welcome back to another Tales from the Locksmith. Got a couple things thought we'd do today again. First off, we have raffle coming up in the LPU. If you're not a member, you should come over, join the Discord or the Reddit if you're not into Discord. Every year they do a thing called raffle over in the LPU. Basically, you donate to whatever charity you want, and then you get tickets within the Discord for depending how much you donate, and then you can use those tickets to enter into a raffle for all these different items. So all the different members donate different things, and you raffle off all this stuff. So we try to raise some money for charity. Anyway, so our entry last year was a Reaper kit. We're doing it again this year, but this time we are putting in the Prototype 3. So this was the last prototype before it went into production for us. So you get 3 picks, double-sided. This guy's coming with, you got your, let's see here, she's pretty stiff. That's all right, you don't want them falling out, right? So we got your half diamond. You've got snake rake, short hook, flat hook, I like the flat hook, and of course comes with a talk. Now the picks are made by Bare Bones, so these were exclusive to our kit. Shout out to Bonesy there, did an awesome job for us. And we came up with this because as a locksmith I wanted something in my pocket, easy to use, keep it carrying around every day on my person all the time, you know, something I could just slip in my pocket, put in shirt pocket, pants, whatever, right? And then I've got everything I need for most residential lockouts, maybe some commercial, right? So, a half diamond, snake rake, short hook. I like talk. This one can work as a Bach a little bit, but, and then this guy here, sheath she all goes into, made by yours truly. He has Italian leather, stitched together with Japanese bonded nylon thread. And then everything just slips in nice and easy. Like I said, this one's a little stiff just because it's been sitting in a drawer for a while, being the prototype and all. But it's a cool kit. Definitely handy to have around. So that's going to be our entry, is the prototype. And then our other entry that's going to come with it is a CX5 high security cylinder. So you get a kick with that as well if you win. So head on over to the LPU, join up. There'll be a link in the description there. So if you want to come join the Discord, come learn how to do some lock picking, that's kind of what we do around here. Anyways, yeah, so that's the raffle entry coming up. Just don't believe you can start entering till January, but anyways. So that's our first little segment there. Next up, as usual, we're going to do this little kind of 1, 2, 3 thing. And a good way to segue into this, a tip for the new guys, for maybe some of the newer smiths out there. And I mean, this one doesn't necessarily just pertain to smithing, but this is a good technique that I've used for if somebody comes into the shop. It's a good way, kind of do it on the road too. If somebody wants to purchase a new deadbolt, but they don't really know what they want, I just lay it out, man. It's just, I find that's the best way. They're already committed. Like, they want the lock. You don't need to be like, oh, this is why it's great. Like, you can just lay out the options and they'll go from there. So I'll take 3. That's what I like to do. I'll have like the low tier, then we'll have a mid tier, and then we have our high tier. And then that way they can see, like, okay, this is what, $40 gets you. This is what $80 gets you. And this is what like $450 gets you. Most of the time they don't go for this, right? Like, this is a ProTech 2 high security solid stainless steel. Like, they're not, in most cases this is overkill anyways. Like, pretty much any residential, like, this is, man, come on. Most people don't need it, but if they want it, hey, do, if that's what they want. But I always look for other things too, right? Like, if you're at their house and there's like a big window right beside it, it's like, look, man, if you want the $450 lock, by all means, but you got a window right there, they'll just go and what? So you're buying a $450 lock, get your window smashed in. Anyways, so you just go over it. Oh, this is like an LSDA grade 3. This is what it gets you. let them feel it. Right? You know, this is the construction of it. You can feel the quality of it, and you know, not that it's super high end or anything. It's not by any means. It's okay. You know, you let them feel the bolt, feel the action on it, and they kind of understand. Okay, well, this is what this one feels like. You know, and then maybe you show them a B560 and say, well, look, you know, now you get the shroud around here, right? So it's a little better. Bolt's a little better constructed. You know, this is how much they cost and why. And then they kind of go, okay, like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know, obviously there's a jump between the two here. And then you can let them hold the big boy. And, like, I mean, even listen to it, man. Like, yeah, there's a reason that this jumps in price, right? And also the restricted keyway, obviously. But, you know, that's anyway. So a little tip for the new guys. And, I mean, that works. It's not unique to locksmithing. You could take that same approach. I mean, you know who does it all the time? Starbucks, man. Come on. You know, you go and you see you got a what is it? A small, grande, and a venti, whatever. You know, stupid in 3 languages. Anyways, you show them the 3 things. They probably go for the middle one. Yeah, if they're cheap, they go for the whatever. You know, hey, whatever the client wants, right? But you just make your recommendation of, you know, like, I'm not going to push this on somebody. That's, you know, if it's a jewelry store or a bank or something, yeah, okay, like, you should probably have a better lock. And, you know, if you want something that's going to last, buy it for that. If you're going for residential, like, this is most likely going to last a lot longer than this, right? But in most residential scenarios, this is, it's overkill. So anyways, little tip for the new guys, for the newer smiths, or maybe the newer owners, or maybe not even a smith. You can go and apply this at your own work when you're trying to sell stuff. So anyways, story time. So I thought we would do one that was just, we'll ramp it up. Episode 2, we can't keep going in intensity because eventually it'll tap out. But this one was pretty crazy. So get a call. This guy just wants his place rekeyed. I'm like, okay, yeah, like, whatever, no biggie. Okay, well, I'll call you back. All right, man, you do you. Like, anyways, calls back and wants to book. And all right, yeah, sure, man. Like, here we go. And then at the end of the call, he's like, okay, but can you forward the confirmation to my lawyer? And I'm like, sure. Like, okay. That's a little weird, but whatever. You got it, bud. So a couple days goes by. Head on out. Go to the rekey. Pull up. There's a dude standing on the porch. Truck in the driveway. Another car beside it. I park behind the truck and I get out. And buddy comes up. Like, oh, can you move? I'm like, okay, sure. Like, yeah, well, the truck's gonna have to get out. I'm like, oh yeah, no worries. There's a couple ladies in the truck. And I'm like, okay, like, dude's probably just here with his family, getting a place rekeyed, just bought the house, whatever. That's what I'm thinking, right? So we go in, do the whole walk through. It's a big property, you know, a couple detached buildings too. We're gonna do it all, make it all one key, keep it nice and simple, and do the whole thing. Get the keys, start taking the lock off, get the front door out. I'm standing at the front door, and then all of a sudden I look, and there's like a big wrought iron cage around the front door. I'm like, that was a little weird, but you know, whatever, teach your own. And I look behind me, and there's like French doors with big glass, and that just nothing on it. I'm like, okay, so like you got this big cage, and then like you just got glass doors right here with nothing. Like, okay, like I don't know why he went to whatever. I didn't say anything, right? You're just doing your thing. So go to the next door. The glass door's there. Start taking the lock off. I get like half of the first bolt out, and then this woman walks in and it's like, stop what you're doing. Put your tools down. I'm like, what? This is my house. I own this house. I'm like, oh, fuck. Here we go. Something's going on. And then the dude comes in and he's like, no. You get out. She's like, no, this is my house. You need to get out. I'm like, okay, guys. Like, I'm just here to change the locks. Can you do your shit somewhere else? Like, that's what I'm thinking, right? And then so she's like, you need to get out. And then he starts fucking just screaming at her, like, whoa, okay. And then she starts screaming. I'm like, all right, I'm out. See you later, dudes. I just fucking put the lock down on the fucking floor that I had for the front door, and I'm out the front door. As I'm walking out, the scream's getting worse. Then the two girls from the fucking truck come running in, and another girl from the car from the old woman comes running in. So now there's fucking, I guess, 4 ladies in there, and they're all screaming. He's screaming. Everybody's screaming. I'm walking my truck. I'm like, oh, this is fucked. So I'm on the phone, like, instantly, 911. Hey, man, like, I don't know what's going on here, but you got some domestic shit. Like, you need to come on down, because this is fucked. And then the screaming's getting, like, real bad, like, way worse. And all of a sudden, the three of the ladies come running out, and they're just, and then there's silence. And it's just like, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this ain't good. 3 out, silence. Fuck. Something's going on. I'm still on the phone with Costa at this point. I'm like standing by my truck. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but like 3 of them came running out and they're all fucked. Like, it's just quiet. And then all of a sudden, the 3 come running back into the house and they're screaming even louder. I'm like, all right, you guys really gotta fucking get on here. Like, yeah, we've got other people calling too. Like, we're on the way. I'm like, okay, like good. And then there's a truck, fucking. Like this black pickup truck driving up and down. I'm like, okay, like the fuck's up with that? Like he's clearly wants to come here, but like he sees all the shit and he's like, I don't know if I want to fucking pull in. And so at that point I'm like, and then all of a sudden the fucking ladies come running back out again, but again only the 3, and it's just fucking silence again. I'm like, I'm out. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, but like I'm on the phone. Like you guys figure this out. I'm not gonna leave. Like I'm gonna leave the property because I'm not getting fucking shot or some shit to fucking change some locks. So I'll be down the street. Give me a call. Like I'm here. And so I get my truck and drive down the fucking road. And then fucking I don't know, I sat down the street for maybe half an hour or so. And I'm just chilling, doing the doom scrolling, doing my thing, just chilling. And then fucking phone rings. Says, buddy, it's the fucking dude. And he's like, yeah, come on back. I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, sure. He's like, yeah, I mean, the cops are here, but you should be fine. Like, come on back. I'm like, okay, sure, all right. So I fucking come down the street, park on the road this time instead of in the driveway, because now I pull up, there's a fucking ambulance in the driveway. I'm like, shit. Like, all right. And I see, like, the ladies are kind of down on the road off the property, kind of. And then there's, like, I don't know, a bunch of cop cars, cops in the fucking driveway, cops on the porch. He's on the porch, and dude's on the porch. And I'm like, okay. Like, didn't expect that twisty turn. And, like, well, if he's on the porch and the girls are there, old woman's in the fucking ambulance. So I don't know what the fucking deal is. Like, because, I don't know. I'm not asking. So I had to pull up. And I've got the keys still, because that's like I put them in my back pocket when he gave them to me, right? So I still have the keys to his house. So, anyways, I get out and I start walking up towards one of the officers there, and the girls just start fucking screaming at me like, you need to fuck off. This is like you can't rekey this place. This is our house. And I'm like, buddy, chill the fuck out. I am here to talk to the cops. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck off. And the cops are just snickering like fuck. Like, this is gonna be a riot for them too, right? I walk him away, but what's going on? Like, am I gonna be able to rekey this place? Am I like, what's going on? He's like, no, you're good. Like, we're gonna be a little bit, but yeah, you'll be good to go. Fuck, all right, cool. Like, so I hang out in the truck for a bit, and yeah, fucking ambulance took the lady away. All the fucking women peeled out after about half an hour or so. Cops peeled out mostly. One kind of stuck around a little bit, and fucking rekeyed the place. Like, so obviously something happened with the lady, and it was like she got taken out. But hey, man, it's his place, I guess, and fucking, you know, that technically, if if it's his place and she walks in, man, I guess that, yeah, I mean, it's your house, man. It's an invader, so fucking wild. But I didn't expect it to go that way though, man. Like, I really didn't. Like, when you pull up and that kind of shit's going down, you're like, ah, fuck. Like, somebody here ain't supposed to be here. Clearly. But, and that's the thing, man. You don't even really quite realize what you're walking into sometimes. Because, like, I mean, the first phone call, totally normal. Totally normal. It's just booking a rekey, just asking about prices. And then the second phone call was totally normal until, like, the last sentence. And he's like, can you forward the confirmation? I'm like, sure. Like, I don't know. It's a weird request, but it's not, like, super weird. It's, you know, maybe they bought the house and just want to, like, show they're having it rekeyed. Like, maybe it was supposed to be rekeyed, and then the previous owners just didn't follow through on their end of the contract, so the bill's going somewhere else. Like, I don't know, who knows, man? Like, you know, or maybe there was squatters or something, so like they fucked up the locks and they got pulled out, so now the bill's going to them. Like, I don't know, who the fuck knows, man? But, you know, just goes to show, man. You know, you think you're asking questions and you think you know what you're walking into, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope. I mean, with lockouts, yeah, it's always a little sketch, but rekeys? Come on, rekeys aren't usually that crazy. I mean, you see the husband and wife divorce thing all the time, and, you know, one rekeys, the other rekeys, bop, 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 bop. I pick one. If whoever calls me first, that's who I stay with, you know. That's, yeah. I'm not going to go back and forth and rekey the same place fucking 5 times. That's dumb. You know, that's, no way, man. I'll stick with the one person, and if they've got the ID and all the proper shit, then do your due dilly. That's all you can do. Anyways, guys, probably, I'm hoping to get another one of these out during the holidays here. Be after Christmas for sure, but kind of in between Christmas and New Year's, hopefully we'll get another one out. Yeah, if you like the stories and you like what's going on, keep tuning in. Like I said, raffle, join us in the LPU. Come check it out, man. Take it easy, bud.